Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren the Filmmaker Extraordinaire, and today we are doing another MLM deep dive by exploring SAVVI.
I was kissing you with my eyes open, but you said keep them closed.
Got my computer here with my notes, got my light on, got my camera rolling, so we're ready to get started. SAVVI defines itself as a community-based lifestyle brand that empowers you to style your world. The way you look, the way you work, the life you create, and the people you create with. We aim to inspire, support, and grow together. We believe in people over profits and collaboration over competition. SAVVI began with a big vision to become a billion-dollar global brand that helps millions of women around the world. This all starts with you and a ground floor opportunity for personal and financial growth within your own SAVVI business. As SAVVI grows, the brand will expand in a way that will set your business on fire. The opportunity for hyper-growth is here, and we are looking for people just like you to create with. I want to say that a lot of MLMs will use those words, ground floor opportunity, because they want to make it seem like you're the first person in the door, you're right here at the beginning, so when it explodes, then you can explode with it. However, SAVVI was created in 2019 and really launched in 2020, and although it's only 2022, it's been a couple years, so it's no longer really what I would say ground floor. The next section on SAVVI's website is why now, and you will find that no matter when now is, MLMs were always saying now is the best time. However, SAVVI explains why now really is the best time by saying that it is a new, rapidly growing athleisure company with ground floor partnership programs, a community-based brand that sees you and values connection and collaboration over competition, instant impact products that you naturally share, and already are anyways, heart-focused and service-based leadership that puts people first, and a lucrative compensation and industry-leading bonuses that reward you for your results. We'll go into these things a little bit later in the video and see exactly how you're being rewarded for your hard work. Now, something I find a little disarming about SAVVI is that they say they're a movement, a community of love and acceptance. And I do love the idea of welcoming and being inclusive with size, shape, as they say, gender, race, background, and age. That's amazing. But it can also be a little bit like everyone is welcome in the sense that they want everyone to be participating so that they can make the most money. They're not really trying to be inclusive and uplift, although that's what they're claiming. And we're going to see why that is when we look at the income disclosure statement. SAVVI is also under the impression that their products are like literally changing the world somehow. As they say, when you look good and feel good, you do good. And that is exactly what our products are designed to do. So they're being like, our products are going to change the world, make it a better place, make people feel better about themselves. And I think that's pretty pompous of any company to claim, like literally of any company to claim. For some background on where SAVVI produces its clothing, SAVVI claims that SAVVI's manufacturing partner has over 20 years of experience and employs more than 3,000 people in locations around the world. Our factories are WRAP, Worldwide Responsible Accredited Production Certified, and follow BCI, the Better Cotton Initiative, standards to meet ethical and sustainable practices, but we don't stop there. Solar panels, digital CAD designs, recycling water with reverse osmosis systems, and more all reduce our carbon footprint. Friendly working locations and a family-like atmosphere are part of our culture that is evident in all our locations, regardless of the country. We like to say it's not where business is done, but with who and how. Our consciously created products reflect this. So it seems like they at least have a good production line. One of their frequently asked questions that they have another answer to is, where does design inspiration come from? And in one of the sentences, we get inspiration from you. And our design team tracks trends and cutting edge styles. Now, this could literally just mean that they are tracking trends, but I am inclined to believe that just like LuLaRoe was stealing art from artists, it's possible, allegedly, that SAVVI also is stealing some art from people and trying to capitalize on trends without actually paying those who deserve to be rewarded. Again, on their website, they talk about their lucrative compensation model. SAVVI says that here at SAVVI, you are in business for yourself, never by yourself. When you choose to collaborate with SAVVI, not only are you empowered with everything you need to start and grow business, but you are supported in doing it your way. Our lucrative compensation model rewards you in many different ways, so you can find the comfort to create the way you want. Permission granted, be you. Starting a business is not the same as deciding to partner with a company that's already in existence with products you did not design, a back-end web page you did not develop, and all that stuff. You're not starting a business when you become an MLMer. You're just not. SAVVI then claims that you're already doing all the steps you need to do in order to be successful with the company because you're already wearing clothes. And they say that SAVVI takes word of mouth referrals to the next level. They say you're already sharing your clothes, I guess with mirror selfies, I'm not sure, but they said that as a customer or brand partner with SAVVI, you will have your own unique e-commerce link for sharing products. When a customer makes a purchase through your link, you are rewarded for not only that first purchase, but every time they shop. If you're a brand partner, you get a referral link to a website, so you can share the partnership opportunities, build a team, and take your rewards to the next level. We'll do a little brief rundown of how rewards work, and then later when we get to the compensation plan, we'll go more in depth. As a customer, you can earn up to $300 in shopping credits every month when you refer someone to SAVVI. The more you refer, the more you earn. As a brand partner, you can earn cash commissions and shopping credits, 20 to 32% on customer purchases, up to $300 in monthly credits. I can't read. Up to $300 in shopping credits monthly, team commissions, leadership commissions, travel incentives, and other bonuses. So I just want to reiterate my claim of how working with SAVVI is not making your own business. Here we can see in their section A Better Way, at the bottom it says, all the business operations are done for you, so you can focus on sharing SAVVI and building your business. If all the business operations are done for you, you are not running a business. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm now going to quickly go over some of the SAVVI key terms before we dive deeper into SAVVI, the compensation plan, and the policies and procedures. To be active, you need to maintain 49 QV through personal customer sales or personal order each calendar month and paying the annual independent brand partner fee. The annual independent brand partner fee is $79 according to the next word. Then we have the brand partner or independent brand partner is a person who has completed enrollment as an independent brand partner, is current with payment of the annual fee, and entered into the SAVVI Independent Brand Partner Agreement. Capped volume. There is a maximum of 60% of qualifying volume, which is what QV means, of the rank requirement that may be counted from any one single leg in your sales organization. Commissionable volume, QV, is generally used in the direct calculation of commission payments. Each order that generates QV will also generate CV. In most cases, but not always, the CV on an order will be half of the order's QV. Customer QV, the sum of QV from orders placed by personally sponsored customers and their referred customers. Customer, a person who has created a SAVVI.com account and purchases SAVVI products. Member price, the price paid by a customer or IBP if they have had a $49 Style Club order successfully processed in the past 30 days. Generally, the member price is approximately a 15% discount from the retail price. Pace setter. Your pace setter period covers 3 months, the current commission month you're in and the 2 previous commission months. To achieve pace setter status during this period, brand partners must sponsor at least 2 new IBPs, level 1, and under the newly sponsored IBPs, level 2 or below, generate a combined minimum of 500 QV. This sales volume can come from the customer or IBP orders and is a combination of all orders over the 3-month period. PE active customers. The amount of personally sponsored purchasing customers. This includes any customers that your customers have personally referred. PEBP. The count of personally sponsored independent brand partners that are active. Personal customer support. All of the customers to whom the independent brand partners is the sponsor, including customers who are referred by other customers. Personal QV, the sum of QV from IBP's own orders. Personal team QV3, the sum of all QV from the first 3 levels of the sponsorship tree for customers and IBPs. Includes QV from the personal customer group QV for IBPs in all your first 3 levels. Qualifying volume, or QV, is used in the determination of rank, but is generally not used in the direct calculation of commission amounts. The QV generated on an order is equal to the actual cash paid at checkout for the commissionable items in an order. QV is not generated from sales tax, shipping, or the sale of non-commissionable items. Retail price. The price paid for products if they do not meet the qualifications for another price level. Generally, the retail price is the highest price level. Sales volume. Generic term that refers to product sales, dollar volume, qualifying volume, or commissionable volume. Shopping credits. Shopping credits can be redeemed toward the purchase of most SAVVI products. Shopping credits cannot be applied towards sales tax or shipping charges. Shopping credits can be redeemed on a 1 shopping credit equals $1 US dollar basis. For full details of shopping credits and how they work, please refer to Section 1, Shopping Rewards in the SAVVI Rewards Plan. Total Team QV. All qualifying volume QV from all levels of your personally sponsored and placement volume. VIP member price. The price paid by a customer or IBP if they have had a $99 VIP Style Club order successfully processed in the past 30 days. Generally, the VIP price is approximately a 25% discount from the retail price. Now we will dive into the rewards plan. So as we hit on earlier with customers, when a customer shares SAVVI, they are rewarded with 10% of that value. So that 10% of rewards can be up to $300. There's also Style Club rewards, where members can become Style Club rewards qualified, which is achieved by having 3, 6, or 9 personally sponsored customers with a processed Style Club order in the same calendar month. These rewards are paid as bonus shopping credits. VIP members can earn up to $300, and the members can earn a maximum of 150 in bonus credits per month. Here's a nice little example that you can look at or pause the video, but we're not going over it because this video is already going to be so long. Independent brand partners can make obviously a lot more money than just a customer can. They can earn a wear and share bonus of 20 to 32% of the commissionable purchases your customers make. They can participate as a Style Club member, and they can earn ongoing income as customers are linked to you. So even if the cookie is gone, customers are still always linked to that initial brand partner. Wear and share lets your potential rewards grow as your retail sales do. Each independent brand partner can unlock an increasing level of commission percentage by meeting the following minimum sales volume and individual customer orders. So you can see that if you're just a regular brand partner, you can get 20% of the wear and share commissions. And then it progressively increases until you have hit 50 customers and 8,000 qualifying volume, and then you can get 32%. That's a ton of volume, 8,000 qualifying volume, and a lot of customers. Then there's also the shopping spree bonus, where as an independent brand partner, you have the opportunity to earn a bonus when new independent brand partners you've referred participate and purchase one of the shopping spree options as follows. So there's the basic, the deluxe, and the ultimate, and as you can see, you earn a different bonus depending on which spree your new partner participates in. There is then also a rank advancement bonus in SAVVI, where this is earned when a new rank and the compensation plan structure has been achieved. The amount of bonuses is by rank earned, and the time frame is paid out as follows. This is key, the time frame, so you're not getting this money instantly if you get it. If it says, say, for instance, for SAVVI S12, you get $10,000, but that's paid out over a year. So if you need that $10,000, you're not going to get it early. There's no bonuses until you get to SAVVI level 4. Then you can start getting this extra bonus of hitting ranks. And as you can see, if you hit somehow level 220, if you hit level 27, that's paid over 36 months. That is 3 years. The rank advancement bonus is divided into equal installments that will be paid each month the independent brand partner is qualified at the new level according to the chart above. So if you drop in rank, you lose that bonus. It does say if you requalify, then you can regain that bonus, but you have to keep qualifying every time. You have to keep hustling to stay at that level. There are a lot of charts that talk about the requirements to be on each level. We're not going to hit on all of them. We're going to look at the first one, and then we will look at each of the levels to hit that were included in the rank advancement bonus. The first level, level 1, you need to be active, you need to have 49 qualifying volumes, and that's the same for everybody, thankfully. So you could spend that all yourself if you needed to. Personal team QV3, which is not, you don't need to have any of that to be SAVVI level 1. You need to have at least 300 qualifying volume from all your personally enrolled and placement volume levels, and then your percentage is 60% for one leg, and that is also the same for everybody. Now we go to level 4, which is the first of our rank advancement bonuses, and we can see that your personal team, for your first levels of your team, need to now have 3,000 QV. Your whole team, your entire team needs to be 6,000. It's quite a big jump from nothing to 300. And then big jumps again, big jumps. There's another big jump for level 5, where our personal team now can be 4,800 and our rank team is 12,000. You can see once again at level 6, for our personal team we need to have 9,000 QV, our rank team is 30,000 qualifying volume. And as we remembered, the qualifying volume is the actual cash paid at checkout. So it's not sales tax or shipping, but this would be like $30,000, right? That's a ton of money. Level 9, 18,000, 72,000 respectively. Level 12 is 32 and 160,000. We go to level 18, that's 160,000 personal team QV, 800,000 for rank team QV. It just gets to be insane. If we get to that $500,000 bonus, which was at level 27, you need to have almost $1 million in personal team QV and $6,400,000 in ranked team QV. The final level of level 29 is over $1 million personal team QV and almost 10 million ranked team QV. That is insane. Crazy numbers right there. Absolutely crazy numbers. You can also make money on the team generation bonus, which is based on a unilevel payment structure for your placement tree, and eligibility begins at the SAVVI 2 rank. Commissions are a percentage of commissionable volume for the first generation of your personally sponsored SAVVI 2 or higher rank IBPs. Team generation commissions pay up to 8 generations. However, in order to earn the 8th and 7th, that was weird order, the 7th and 8th generation commissions, you must be pay setter qualified. You make progressively less commission from everyone, but you could have a ton of people under you, so that's how you're making a lot of money. Or are you making a lot of money? There's also the leadership generation bonus, which is again based on a level structure and begins at 3%. And you can go to the next 6 or higher, and it's based on the next SAVVI 6 or higher independent brand partners in each team. The bonuses pay up to 4 generations. So this also has to be level 6 or above, so it can be a lot harder to get this leadership generation bonus. There is also the monthly top 10 customer bonus, and this is paid to the top 10 qualifying independent brand partners. So just top 10, okay? Top 10. And in order to be qualified in this bonus, you must have a minimum of 500 QV for any given monthly qualifying period. And assuming more than 10 brand partners meet this qualification, then the top 10 QV amounts by qualified independent brand partners receive the applicable bonus. Only qualifying orders count towards an independent brand partner's monthly total. And it's a fixed dollar amount. So the first person will make the most money, and then by level 10, they make the least as a bonus. Then there's the monthly top 10 team building bonus, which is all about how many you've built a team for. So this is based on independent brand partners building their brand partner team and how much new volume from product sales they have generated during the month. Again, there's different levels of this bonus, with the number 1 person making the most money and number 10 making the least. Then we have the United States Leadership Pool, which is a quarterly bonus pool operating on a country-by-country basis, which is funded with 2% of gross commissionable volume for each country the company operates in. To qualify for the bonus pool, a rep must qualify for and maintain a level of SAVVI 6 or higher level, and those who qualify will earn an increasing number of shares in the pool as follows. So as you can see, you have a much bigger share in the rank of your S29 than if you're S6, where you just have one. So even though it says you have to be at least SAVVI 6 or higher, this chart starts at literally S9, so you have less than 1 share when you're SAVVI level 6. Then we have the Pioneer Pool, which is an exclusive bonus pool that includes only the first 20 SAVVI 12 or higher levels. To participate, leaders must continuously achieve this paid level without ever falling out for even a single month. If you fall out of qualification, then you're replaced immediately by the next qualifying SAVVI level 12 rep. This is where we think about that ground level opportunity, whereas if you were the first 20 to get up high, yeah, you're making this extra money. But if you're not, then you're basically never making it in if you joined now. They also have travel incentives. They really didn't share that much on the website about this, but you can at least see the world with SAVVI. Now we get to the good stuff, which is the income disclosure statement. So we can see here that they have all these ranks are jumped together. So we can see that the first 4 ranks make up 98.5% of the company. And if we have the 5th rank, we are then at 99% of the company. And the majority of people are at S level 1. S1, right? They're at SAVVI 1. They have not ranked up at all. If we look at the year, and remember that everyone has to pay a $79 fee at the least, then the lowest level rank is making $528 minus $79, which would be $449. So on average, 80% of people in SAVVI are making $450. And that's not including if they pay for any other clothes for their own personal volume, which would then count against this because it's not a profit, right? This is just talking about revenue. They're putting in hours of work and they're making $450. I think it's a little bit wicked that the highest levels is SAVVI 18, which is 18 and above, are making this average annualized dollar amount of $562,997. However, there's up to SAVVI level 29, so that's a huge difference. It also says that the amounts are gross amounts and do not reflect any fees, product purchases, or other investments made. So my camera battery died, and then my tablet was dead, so I had to charge that. And yeah, so new outfit, new camera, because I didn't feel like resetting up the light and everything. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go through the policies and procedures, and I will be going through the thing that I already took notes on it. So we're just going to go through it together. It's a little shorter than the last one. Thank goodness. So this is the SAVVI Independent Brand Partner Policies and Procedures Manual as of February 1st, 2022. I just highlighted that again, they're saying they're empowering women and men to start and grow their own businesses. Again, as I've said a million one times, they're not making their own businesses. Then they take pride in professionalism, honesty, and equality, except for the fact that they are lying through their teeth with their income disclosure statements, especially the fact that, as we saw, they lump levels together, so they're not making it transparent at all. Now, a brand representative or brand partner will agree to avoid all illegal, deceptive, misleading, unethical, or immoral conduct or practices, and to exhibit high moral character in their personal and professional conduct. We can see that in many MLM cases on the internet, people are over-exaggerating a lot of their incomes, what their friends are making, what their uplines are making. So I would say there are definitely a lot of unethical practices going on in all MLMs, SAVVI included. I thought it was interesting that they say that independent brand partners must avoid negative comments about all members of the SAVVI community, because that means that if there's any negativity, they're not allowed to speak out again about it without getting in trouble. So that kind of keeps things in an echo chamber of only positive feedback. Again, going back to that transparency factor, independent brand partners must ensure that their statements are truthful, fair, accurate, and not misleading. I think we've addressed this enough. Now, in order to become a brand partner, you need to be at least 18, have valid social security number or identification number, be legally eligible to work, have a valid credit or debit card on file, and pay any required fees. So here it says SAVVI has a team structure that resembles a family tree. So it's kind of saying they'll start at the top and then it'll just keep coming down and down and down. Now, it is noted that there is no inventory requirement. Independent brand partners are not required to buy or keep inventories of any specific amount of SAVVI products. If you choose to buy them, then you can order them directly from SAVVI. And if you choose to purchase inventory to resell, you're doing that of your own free will. Now, some MLMs do require some kind of personal volume, so it is nice that there's no inventory requirements. I'm curious, though, if any uplines encourage inventory buying or inventory loading because of the fact that personal purchases count towards their qualifying volume, even though, as we will see later in the policies and procedures, inventory loading is not allowed. Now, it is, they mention that the bulk of your success will depend on how well you can develop positive relationships, which is true because SAVVI wants customers. Well, SAVVI and SAVVI's brand partners want them to be getting more customers and getting more people on their teams. In order to do that, they need to be building up positive relationships. And then they talk about commissions. Your earning capacity depends on your product sales to end customers, your active status as an independent brand partner, your ability to attract and retain customers, your hard work and dedication, and your monthly paid rank. It also says the income you earn includes commissions from your personal customer sales volume, as well as commissions from sales generated by your team of independent brand partners that are earned for a given commission period. So it's saying you can make money through direct product sales as well as your team. Then it says at the bottom that if there's a problem with commission or anything like that, then you have 60 days to report that. Otherwise, SAVVI is not responsible for you losing money. There's also a 3-day cooling off rule. So I think this is very interesting. So SAVVI encourages brand partners to use their link for their customers and a referral code. So that way everyone's buying products directly from savvy.com. Otherwise, if you sell products directly to customers from your personal inventory as an independent retail sale, you have to provide your retail customers with 2 copies of an official SAVVI sales receipt at the time of the sale and advise them of the 3-day right to rescind the transaction. For information on bulk orders, a bulk order is an order for more than $1,500, and SAVVI has the right to accept or reject that at their discretion. So if you need to get a lot of qualifying volume for the lower levels, a bulk order would be fine. But if you're trying to get a lot of money raised, and for your volume so you can continue to rank, that's not going to happen. Or it could happen, but it may not happen, so you can't count on that. It does say that SAVVI does not allow independent brand partners to personally purchase SAVVI products in order to qualify for compensation levels, paid ranks, or incentive programs. So some of your qualifying can count for your leg, but you can't have, as we remember, if you see that 60% of your leg, but not everything that you buy. You need more than your purchases in order to be active and rank at certain levels. Bonus buying includes enrolling individuals into a customer agreement or independent brand partnership without their knowledge, a non-existent individual or an existing customer or independent brand partner making a different account with an alias, obviously unauthorized uses, subsidizing purchases to count towards your volume or toward another team member's volume. So that would be getting someone to pay for stuff, but then you pay them back. Then paying for products through your account or downloads number to qualify for certain contests, increase sales. And then we see here that bonus buying is including inventory loading, which is not really prohibited, which is not allowed. So it is prohibited. It does say independent brand partners may on occasion run their own promotions or contests within their sales teams to incentivize and motivate their team members. Such promotions must not compensate team members for enrolling customers or independent brand partners. It has to be all about sales within who they already have. And then with inventory loading, you may not maintain excessive inventory of SAVVI products or encourage other independent brand partners to do so. Again, inventory loading just kind of keeps popping up in their brand policies and procedures. Then there's corporate online leads. So a corporate online lead would be if you are a random person and you decide to buy SAVVI products of your own volition without someone trying to recruit you. You have no one that would be your lead already. So in order to do this, then they say that they'll just assign you some random person. In order to get such leads, independent brand partner needs to achieve at least SAVVI leader level 6 in the rewards plan. Level 6, as we remember from like all the rewards, is kind of like a key rank point where you can really kind of jump up in what you're able to qualify for. And they have training recognition events. And they say at the bottom that these events are not mandatory or required for you to succeed as an independent brand partner, although we find with a lot of events in MLMs, uplines are really adamant about the fact that you really need to attend these. Then we have income claims. So I think this is pretty funny, but SAVVI believes the income potential of the SAVVI rewards plan is great enough to be highly attractive without reporting the earnings of yourself or others. Even though we saw that 80% of the company makes, with including the fee, docking that definitively, $450. But apparently that's great enough to attract all these people. An independent brand partner, when making social media posts, otherwise presenting or discussing the SAVVI opportunity or SAVVI rewards plan to a prospective independent brand partner, may not make income projections, income claims, or disclose his or her SAVVI income. Now we see a couple MLMers in their various companies doing these things, and SAVVI saying like, no, we're not doing that, because that is saying that if I'm making this much money, it gives the implication that you will also make that much money, which is just not likely. And it reiterates that financial success is never guaranteed. And then there's misrepresentations that SAVVI representatives are not allowed to say, including it's a turnkey system, the system will work for you, you get paid to wear clothes, even though SAVVI themselves call their program the wear and share, which is like wearing clothes. So it's basically wearing clothes, but then a little more. So SAVVI is basically giving these misrepresentations, but then they are also misrepresenting the company to potential customers and brand partners, in my opinion. Then it says building a team. Making retail sales to customers is the basis of the SAVVI opportunity. However, building a team of independent brand partners is also an integral strategy for increasing business success and income, i.e., you are only going to get so far with just sales alone. And we can see that in the rewards plan, because if you have a total team, it's pretty much impossible to achieve these high levels by yourself for your team if you have no team. Then changing sponsors discouraged. So if you want to change your sponsor without any issues, you can really only do that one time. And that is when first 3 days of your enrollment. Then there's cross-sponsoring, which is strictly prohibited. And that's when an independent brand partner enters into a different line of sponsorship by enrolling under another sponsor. You have to wait at least 6 months before enrolling again. And that's just kind of basic idea. So that way we're not, as the company's not getting a lot of chaotic like movement amongst their lines. Then there's poaching. You may not poach or otherwise entice other independent brand partners or their customers to join your team. And that's basically saying if someone has like a good customer, you can't just take their customer. They like earned that person's loyalty. It says, again, you may not engage in deceptive, misleading, or unethical conduct or practices that might negatively impact Savvy or products of the public. Right about that. Yeah. And then you have to clearly represent your independent brand partner status. So it says, if you list contact information, you must clearly identify yourself as an independent brand partner or a Savvy independent brand partner. You must make it understood you are not an employee or agent of Savvy. Right, because you are an independent contractor who they don't care about, and then they can do whatever they want with anything they do because you have no say in the matter. You are allowed to form your own limited liability company for tax purposes. Independent brand partners are prohibited from selling or distributing any marketing or training materials, including recordings or digital media, which are deceptively similar in nature to those produced, published, and provided by Savvy. And they're also prohibited from purchasing, selling, or distributing materials which imply or suggest the materials originate from Savvy. So basically saying that you can only distribute things from Savvy specifically, and you can't imply that something is from Savvy when it's not. With advertising, you're not permitted to advertise through mass mailings, robo-dialing systems, or contact centers, or any other channels deemed appropriate by Savvy. If you run your own ads, you cannot imply that advertisements run by Savvy Corporate. All online sales transactions of Savvy products must be conducted through your Savvy website. You cannot have your own website. Like, you can't buy stuff and then sell it on like Etsy or Poshmark or anything like that. This is a big one. You may not post job postings or other online applications or forms that advertise a job opening with the intent to use information collected from the posting or form to recruit prospective independent brand partners. We've definitely seen this with our other MLMs, where someone will say that they're like looking for an assistant or looking for someone to run their team, and they use like a whole official form. Not allowed. With social media, they recommend starting a new social media profile or business page on each platform. I would say I don't see that too often with MLMs because they want to build on your existing network, and it is kind of hard to get people to join a new page. If you use the Savvy name, it must also include your own name. You cannot use social media to promote Savvy products at an unauthorized discount price, and you can give only so many samples before Savvy decides to prohibit that excessive use. And then again, we have that thing where you have to kind of keep all negative comments to yourself, which I think is really unhealthy. With independent brand partners should never post or link to or from any postings or other material that reflects negatively on Savvy, Savvy products, the Savvy business model, or the owners or employees of Savvy or other independent brand partners. So that's implying that you can never say like, hey, this is actually a bad company or a bad system, or it's difficult or things are not working well, because that's reflecting negatively. It says, while you are an active independent brand partner of Savvy and for a period of 12 months, so a year, following the termination of your independent brand partner agreement, you must not use your Savvy-related social media accounts to solicit anyone to join another direct selling, party plan, multi-level, or network marketing program. We have seen, especially recently with girls from Monat going over to iGenius, that, or similar to Q Sciences, that people are recruiting from their previous team to bring them along with them. And this is saying that is not allowed. The next thing again is you can't use any of Savvy trademarks in any website domain name or non-compliant marketing materials, because again, Savvy does not want to be linked to these people because they're like, we're not actually associated with them. They say they really appreciate them, but they just appreciate the money that comes from their independent brand partners. Again, the logos, more marketing. So you may not market any Savvy products or the Savvy brand on the same social media post, video, webpage, or blog post of another brand in the direct sales, network marketing, or multi-level marketing space. So it's kind of like a non-competitive clause where you couldn't be promoting LuLaRoe and Savvy at the same time. Again, with certain advertisements, you're not allowed to use any kind of paid SEO to make your Savvy personal website rise in the ranks, because that's giving you an unfair advantage. As an independent brand partner, you are not allowed to promote any non-Savvy marketing services or business aids of any kind to another independent brand partner for use in such other independent brand partners' Savvy business activities. So to me, this was like a red alarm bell. Like, oh my God, especially when it says you cannot sell graphic design services, business coaching, photographs, videos, sales tools, etc. Because business coaching, that's like all what some of like MLMers do. Think about, we're not with Savvy, but it makes me wonder if companies like Prove It with Jesse Lee or Boss Lee, then we have No Shame Sales Game. They're all about business coaching, and that's where they make most of their money. And this is saying that's not allowed. So it just makes me wonder if they're MLMs, it's also not allowed. Then going back to my comment I made much earlier about the third-party sites, they reiterate that. And then they also said that even after your independent brand partner agreement is terminated, you cannot sell any items acquired in these online forums. So you're just stuck with this inventory. And then again, they don't want any negativity. You may not use social media platforms to negatively comment on other brands or products that are competitive to Savvy products. It does say that you may promote your business at exhibits, trade shows, and craft fairs as long as you comply with the following. So you can sell it in person as well as online, and that would be either with an online kind of setup ready to go so people can buy immediately or with some inventory. It says again, with taxes, as an independent contractor, you are not an employee of Savvy. You are responsible for paying local, state, and federal taxes on any income generated as an independent brand partner. So just to reiterate, you're not an employee. You're not a business owner and you're not an employee. You are an independent contractor. Now, this I think is also really key. Cash compensation and the value of non-cash compensation you are awarded, such as travel incentive trips, will be included on your IRS Form 1099. So it's saying that these are not free trips. You're paying taxes on the trips that you get to go to. Then it talks about reinstatement. So if you was deactivated, you have to pay a fee to reactivate yourself. If it was more than 6 months, you have no fees and you can pick any sponsor you want. With legal compliance, the entire burden and responsibility for your business decisions and expenditures lies on you as an independent brand partner. This includes calculating the appropriate income and self-employment taxes and maintaining your own insurance coverage. Savvy is not responsible for anything about your business. Then with another direct selling program, you may not engage in another direct selling program that sells products that compete directly in the same product categories as Savvy's products, such as apparel or any other products offered by Savvy. You may also not market any Savvy products or the Savvy brand on the same social media post, video, webpage, or blog post as the other direct selling program. So you could be in another direct selling program as long as they were totally different. So probably you could also be in like doTERRA or Young Living because those are essential oil companies versus Savvy is apparel. Then non-solicitation. Savvy does not under any circumstances allow you to solicit, hire, or offer employment or compensation of any kind to any of its employees. Remember, so there are like employees in corporate that are actual employees versus independent contractors. And there's nothing wrong with being an independent contractor, but they literally think they're business owners. You're not. Again, with recruiting, Savvy does not condone or approve of independent brand partners using unlawful, deceptive, or inappropriate recruiting methods. With business entities, a business entity can enroll if they do the brand partner agreement, but Savvy will not divide compensation, nor will it divide a downline organization. So the owners have to figure all that out. It does say that only one spouse in a marriage can be an independent brand partner, but if you have established your brand partnership separately and then get married, that's fine. I doubt that happens to a lot of people. Don't really care about this page. It's just talking about transferring Savvy products. Then we have bank accounts. Again, you do not have the right to use the trademark or the trade name Savvy on anything because Savvy is not your business. And then indemnification, you agree to indemnify Savvy for all costs, expenses, customer reimbursements, fines, sanctions, damages, settlements, or payments of any other nature that Savvy incurs resulting from or relating to any act or omission by yourself that is illegal, fraudulent, deceptive, negligent, unethical, or in violation of the independent brand partner agreement or those policies or these policies and procedures. So Savvy is not responsible. Again, you're responsible for everything because you are an independent contractor, as I will keep reiterating. Then we have with returns and exchanges. So if you're trying to return or exchange too much, Savvy will just be like, no, not happening. So if you order a lot of inventory and then you realize you ordered too much, you may be denied if you try to return that, and then you're on the hook for that money. And that's it. I know this video was long and I know I changed halfway through, but I just think it's important to continue educating on different MLMs, and I will continue to periodically do a deep dive on an MLM. And with that, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you learned something or another MLM you want me to do next, and I will see you next time. Bye.
I guess I never